This is the wrap-up for the live market open for Monday, March 7th. We have a fallout from the non-farm payrolls. Non-farm payrolls showed good job gains, good revisions, a steady unemployment rate with the rise in the participation rate, and even a drop in the real unemployment rate. But wages, which are becoming more and more important, they actually dropped month over month. Big disappointment over there. And they rose only 2.2 year over year. This led to a sell-off in the dollar, which is seeing some kind of correction today. It was good for stock markets on Friday. The risk appetite, risk on sentiment, because with stronger US economy but no inflation pressures, there's good reason for stocks to rise. So when we look at currencies, start with euro dollar, we've seen it rise above 110. It didn't make it to the next resistance line of 110.70, but here's the choppiness, and now we're falling back down. Worries about the ECB and some correction in the weakness of the dollar, some dollar strength. 109.60, well, not so strong a support. Further there, supported 109 and 108.20, resistance 110.70. Pound dollar also coming off the boil. Here it's more justified weakness in the UK. 141.25, 140.50, and 142.30 are levels to watch. Lots of talk about the Brexit, of course. Dollar yen very choppy within the 113 handle, flirting with 114 from time to time, supported 113.10. Okay, we have final GDP from Japan tonight. Let's see if it is different from the original read and if it moves the yen. Dollar CAD, Canadian dollar enjoying much stronger oil prices. Also a big story over there. 133 is support, 133.70 resistance, 134.60 is further resistance. Aussie dollar now also a bit coming off, but showing a lot of strength. It had an excellent week last week, found resistance at 74.40, further resistance 75, support 73.75. Okay, Chinese trade balance is the next big event for the Australian dollar. Kiwi remains strong, 67.64, crossed the 68 level. I still see 69, 67.90 resistance, followed by 69, further support 67, 40, 67, and of course the bottom of the previous range at 65.50. Okay. What else do we have on the? We talked about rising oil prices. The WTI crude oil is at the 36 level. This is around the highs of the year, seen very early in January. So the highest in 2 months. We have a falling production in the United States. What the Saudis have hoped for is finally happening, and the falling production. We have the Chinese National People's Congress, a 10-day event. They have the 5-year plans in the works. They set a lower bound of 6.5% to growth in the next 5 years. Of course, this is prone to changes, but anyway, this is these are the headlines coming out of Beijing. And fascinating political story in the United States with the primaries. Currently not affecting markets, but it could certainly have an impact. Primaries continue. The results on Saturday were less favorable for Donald Trump, a bit different than what we've seen beforehand. In the Democratic Party, it's business as usual. Clinton remains on the lead. We had a Democratic debate. We have more states voting tomorrow and more, well, it's an ongoing contest. So far, no effect on the markets, just a fascinating political story. Today, we have big events, as I see it, the speeches from members of the Fed, the FOMC. Brainard, she's a dove, she'll be speaking, but her words might be overshadowed by Stanley Fischer, which is number 2 at the Fed. It'll be interesting to see if both of them see the glass half empty or half full regarding more jobs but not enough pay. For example, worries about China vs domestic strength. We also have consumer credit at 8. Final GDP in Japan, also current account later, and the Chinese trade balance will probably set the tone for tomorrow morning's trade, because that's what European traders will wake up to. Anyway, currently the market mood is still positive. Some kind of a correction, some kind of risk off, but not huge at the moment. Only slight correction. The ECB decision, well, as I speak, it's becoming more significant, with already a fall of over 50 pips in euro dollar. But I'm reluctant to say that it's a big change. Of course, let's see how things develop. For the euro, it could be significant because the ECB decision is coming up, and the Draghi is expected to announce further measures. It's the big event of the week. We'll continue talking about it all week. Okay, so that's it for today. I wish everybody a safe and successful trading day. Thank you very much for coming, for the great questions, and I'll be here tomorrow. So until tomorrow, that's it. Bye-bye.